Akron Children's Hospital is one of the highest ranked pediatric hospitals in the country. They value our veterans and recognize their unique skill set and provide them both short and long-term career development and employment opportunities.
I was in the Air Force. I did a little bit of active time, and the majority of my time was reserve.
I was in the Army National Guard. I joined in October after high school. I started at Kent State and realized that college was not the right path for me. I was in from 2006 to 2012.
At Akron Children's, we take care of pediatric patients. One of the differences between us and adult hospitals is that we not only care for the patient, we also care for the entire family. When most people think of hospitals, they instantly think doctors and nurses, but we also have jobs that every other employer has that are not healthcare. We have accountants and HR professionals and IT professionals, secretaries. We need those individuals just as much. One of the things that's really important for us is consistency of employment. So we want employees to stay here for a long time because it's best for the patients. And to do that, we really have a high dedication to investment in employees that we make. Annually, we have about a $3 million tuition assistance program that pays for employees to get further education that they can use here in any type of job. And then we also invest in the Career Launch program, which is not just the educational assistance, but it also removes the barriers that individuals have to get the education to improve their career.
The Career Launch program is a program to help individuals pursue a specific career, and it assists you with tuition reimbursement, books, childcare, even mileage. And people don't really think about it, but those are obstacles, your everyday student has to deal with trying to accomplish this goal in graduating as a nurse. The program itself is basically set up for you to succeed. The transition is a lot easier. I don't have to look for an employment or employer afterwards. I know where I'm going. And then they also offer more education assistance as you become an employee. So, for me, it's a win-win.
I am a nurse first and foremost, but my role now, I work in IT or ISD. And I work with Epic. And so I support the providers, the nursing staff, and the doctors with Epic and showing them how to do different things. So there's so many opportunities at Children's. You do not have to be in the medical field to work here. I love working with the kids. The environment is so friendly and so wonderful. Children's has always been great. I always wanted to go back to RN school, and they helped with that education assistance. I feel like I'm able to continue serving Summit County, Portage County, all around Ohio. I was in the Army National Guard. That was first and foremost what I wanted to serve is Ohio and our country. And I'm able to do that still at Akron Children's. Veterans are a perfect fit for Akron Children's because we have great leadership skills. We know how to push boundaries. We can follow that chain of command. And we're great with critical thinking and working on our feet.
One of the really critical things is that we take care of kids. I look at that and think, what better mission can we have to impact? So for anybody coming in here to really connect to the fact that what they do, whether it's a clinical employee or whether it is somebody that's in a non-clinical role, is they impact that care. Veterans bring a specific skill set with them, such as teamwork. They're used to working in stressful situations, and those are all things that are important here at a pediatric hospital. We want everybody coming in here to think of it as a mission and how they can affect the care of the children. And we like to say we want them to think of it as more than a job, because they can get a job anywhere, but we're more than that.
When you're transitioning out of the military, it's very nerve-wracking and it can be very scary because you've lived this life for a very long time. But just know that there are supporting people out here in the community, especially at Akron Children's, that can help get you further and further your career. There's lots of veterans that work here, and I think Akron Children's values veterans. There's so many opportunities at Children's. You do not have to be in the medical field to work here. It is an amazing company to work for.